Hello, mortals! I am the BookTube Goddess, the #1 drag queen booktuber on YouTube. This is a series analyzing the new Critical Role campaign in terms of story, and we are on episode 5. Before we go further, if you haven't seen episode 5, this video will have spoilers. If you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. And while you're there, give this video a thumbs up. Now, if you are like me, you are waiting for Travis Willingham's new character, or true character, to make an appearance. That didn't happen. I speculated he is Oshad, also known as the Anger, that Fern, Dorian, and Orem have been searching for. And I thought he'd be involved with the Hubat Corsairs, where we left the party in episode 4. But that obviously didn't happen. I still think he will be some sort of assassin, or at least a rogue class, and will be put on some sort of redemption arc, but only time will tell. The episode opens with the cliffhanger that the party is surrounded by laughing rogues in a spire in the Root Trader alcove of the Elders Post district. But quickly it's revealed that there's no serious danger to the party, and then they parlay with the rogues. The leader reveals that he knows Duggar, the dwarf that killed both Danis and Bertrand Bell, and we get a lead. Now, like I said last episode, I suspected there would be some action tonight since last episode was all investigation. And basically, that's what we got. Even though this was a long episode, lasting almost 5 hours, we don't get much plot advancement since we had such a long combat scene. We do get more of a sense that Ashton is involved in the criminal underground. The leader of the Corsairs is Yosh Mangle, who first wants collateral that the party won't turn on him by having them give up names of their loved ones. Imogen names her father, and Ashton puts fresh-cut grass up as his collateral.
How much do I have to like this person?
Enough that I find it acceptable.
Fresh cut grass. Lives in the Crook House.
Very well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's so nice.
I thought you'd like that.
Welcome to one of our many pseudo-safe houses. And if I have to reiterate once again, if anything comes of this in a negative light, your father will likely show up dead, and your friend Fresh Cut Grass will probably end up, Fresh Cut Grass.
That's fair.
Oh. Well, I guess it's a mixed blessing then that you...
What isn't really when you think about it?
Thank you, I suppose.
You're welcome.
Eventually they come to some sort of understanding with the Corsairs, and Yosh Mangle reveals Duggar's home address. Duggar apparently vanished for a few weeks about 6 months ago, and when he came back, he was transformed, looking like that spooky person that they met before. So there's a small shopping spree at Elders Post where they buy some health potions and a magic communication device. Eventually they sneak into Duggar's house, and the house looks like it's been ransacked, and they find holes in the walls like they found before where the shade creepers crawl out. Now the inside of the house is also covered in goo, this smelly, weird, sticky substance. Then out of one of the hole comes Duggar, who is misshapen and covered in goo. Also, more of the mutated shade creepers come out to help Duggar attack the party. D&D fans love these combat scenes, and I think I mentioned it before, but it's difficult running combat with low-level characters. Everyone in this party is level 3, and yet Matt somehow makes it so fascinating. I am just amazed at how interesting Matt can make combat. The scene, the looted house, covered in goo, was creepy, but that was nothing compared to how horrific Duggar and the Shade Creepers were. Notably, Duggar spews poisonous goo at the party and has a Shade Creeper embedded in the skin of his back, which pops out when it bursts.
11 points of damage after it parries the first attack to the side.
Sorry, all I'll say is he parries me aside. I reach out with the blade and get under his ear and pull out and cut him underneath.
Okay. As you catch him there, the blade goes past. A normal person would just go to the ear, but from where the shoulder is raised and hunched, you carve past and pull back. And as you do, he bundles forward. The cloak kind of falls open a bit from the slashing, and you can see the back itself is kind of bulging a bit, and something is quivering underneath before it pops. And you watch as a Shade Creeper is back.
He's got back, babies. Gizmo, no.
Ew, I hate it.
That is so foul.
No cloak, just it's like odd little skittering demonic humanoid-like body.
Cloak in the trench coat.
It was gruesome and freaky, and of course the players found a way to find humor in it by comparing the goo to Jizz. Of course they did.
We're in a jizz-filled room.
Oh my god. I hate you so much.
Make another dexterity
My
saving.
witch bolt chicken fizzles away.
Yeah.
It does.
Jizz everywhere.
I gotta crawl through the goop,
You have to
through
make
the
a strength
jizz.
save at the beginning to see if you...
Blast.
Oh, the jizzy.
That's a
Now you're
20
complicit.
total.
That hits. At a certain point, you have to embrace it. You can only fight so long before you just kind of give in.
Put myself kneeling into the ground in jizz.
God damn it.
Sorry, Matt.
Had to
No,
know
it's-
somewhere deep down.
No, I didn't!
Somewhere deep
It's supposed to be cool and creepy.
As soon as you said cloudy and sticky, it was over.
I realized when I said it, it was a problem.
I mean,
Scoop up some of the jizz and it turns black and inky
I'm so sorry.
and it's
So sorry.
Black jizz.
like a
Also, the stakes were high. Several of the characters actually went down. Laudna and Imogen had to make death saving throws. Again, level 3 characters have low hit points, and big combat scenes inevitably are at risk for characters dying. After the extended combat, they eventually kill Duggar and the Shade Creepers, and then they go back to Lord Eshtaros, who gives them the bounty award he had placed for finding the killer of Bertrand Bell. But we are left with a few mysteries, or a lot of mysteries. We still haven't found the Anger, who is probably going to be Travis's character, but we do see Orem obviously searching for him among the Corsairs. Even though they finally defeated Bertrand's killer, there's so many questions. Who looted Duggar's house? And if Duggar isn't working for the Corsairs or the Ivory Syndicate, who was he working for? Who's smuggling Broomstone, that magical component, into Drusar? And what the heck transformed Duggar into some sort of slime creature with control over mutated shade creepers? I'm getting a lot of Lovecraftian vibes from this storyline, especially if you've read The Color Out of Space. Until we meet again, may all the books you read and the campaigns you play be blessed.
This portion of the majority of the windowed wall is residential. Okay. There are some people that convert their front kind of porch areas into kind of makeshift eateries. They kind of cook at home for the neighborhood and stuff, but most formal businesses.